Hitman D coming at you live with another video, man. Yeah, I want to come up here and do a follow-up live stream about Ronda Rousey, man. I also want to talk about Maxine Dupri. So wait for some people to hop on, man. I'll go ahead and get right to it. Hey, what up? What up? What up? What's going on, Rob? Hit the like button for me, bro. Hit the like button. All right, since you here, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go right ahead and start since you here. All right, well, I want to come up here, man, and all right, good, appreciate it. I want to come up here and talk about the return of Ronda Rousey debuting the AEW. I want to talk about Ronda Rousey debuting the AEW, man, and I also want to talk about Maxine Dupri when she was on a podcast about this stalker. Well, what she said, she don't be on Twitter X no more. She don't be on X like that, and I know why. She said she don't be on X, and I know exactly why. But I'm gonna start with Ronda Rousey, man. This shit is so hilarious. I don't know if you're a fan of Ronda Rousey or not, but I'm about to say what I gotta say. But this shit is so hilarious, man, that Ronda Rousey has now came back to professional wrestling. Yeah, man, I don't like Ronda Rousey neither. That's why I'm about to go in on her. But anyway, the fact that Ronda Rousey came out of nowhere and debuted in AEW is fucking laughable. It's laughable as hell because the fact of the matter is she was taking shots. She took a shot at Alexa Bliss. She took a shot at Stephanie Valkyrie. She also took a shot at Roman Reigns. Like, she just kept shitting on the wrestling company left and right. And I know exactly why that is. Because when she left WWE in 2002, no one cared. No one cared. Not a damn soul cared. And she knew that. Who was talking about Ronda Rousey? Who has been talking about Ronda Rousey ever since she left WWE in 2022? My fault. Yeah, I just corrected myself. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to correct myself a little, but I'm glad you said something. I don't like botching in my videos. So, when Ronda Rousey left WWE in 2022, 4 years ago, like I said, once again, no one cared. No one has been talking about Ronda Rousey since then or nothing. She's been irrelevant. That's why she's been on YouTube, on podcasts, taking shots at wrestlers like Alexa Bliss. Somebody that's relevant, that was relevant back then in 2016. Even her NXT days, when she came to the main roster, she was relevant. And Alexa Bliss is still relevant right now. She took a shot at Stephanie Valkyrie. Stephanie Valkyrie is relevant. Despite of the wrestling fans that hate on her and say that her title run is boring, this and that and the third. And some would say she's overrated. She's definitely not overrated. Stephanie Valkyrie is relevant. She took a shot at Roman Reigns, somebody that's relevant right now. Still relevant. Although he lost the bloodline and everything, Roman Reigns is still relevant. He's still strong. Alexa Bliss, she's still strong. Stephanie Valkyrie, she's still strong. All three of them still standing strong. Still relevant to this very day. And she was bitter, angry and bitter at the time, being that she was not relevant. No one wasn't talking about her. No one cared about her living hell. Fans were glad that she left in 2022. Fans were glad she left 4 years ago. I ain't talking about Jade Cargill, bro. No one gave two shits about Ronda Rousey leaving WWE 4 years ago. No one cared. No one has been talking about her. Seeing she knows this shit. And it tears her apart. It tears her apart that she's not relevant in the wrestling world. It tears her apart she's not relevant in WWE by any means. So she had to go on these podcasts taking shots at relevant wrestlers like Alexa Bliss, Stephanie Valkyrie, and Roman Reigns. She was bitter. Now look at her. Now she's in AEW. Now she's in AEW. Ain't that shit ironic? Now she's in AEW. Now she's in AEW to be relevant again. Now she's in AEW to be relevant. That's what's funny. You take a shot at the wrestling world because you're not relevant and no one hasn't been talking about you. Now here you go coming back to AEW to make some money. You know she's supposed to be having a fight with Gina Carano. But see, that's not enough. She came to AEW to be relevant again. That's why she came back. What has Ronda Rousey been doing since she left the WWE? But she was still irrelevant though, so it don't even matter. It don't got nothing to do with WWE lacking in 2021. She just didn't cut it. And because she didn't get her way, she was acting like a damn 6-year-old child. Yep. I think AEW made a mistake signing her too, because I think if she don't get her way over there, it's gonna be the same damn results it was in WWE. Like I said, won't nobody talking about her when she left. Won't nobody talking about her. Talk about how she was gonna disrespect the company and all that, getting all personal and all that kind of shit. Since she's been gone from WWE, she has not been talked about. She has not been talked about. So it don't got nothing to do with the company not having a direction in 2020. It don't got nothing to do with that. It don't got nothing to do with that. It don't got nothing to do with the WWE company lacking in 2021. She just didn't cut it. She just didn't cut it. I hope AEW fails. Now she's set to face Toni Storm. And as much as I hate to say it, they're pretty sure they're going to put Ronda Rousey over to beat Toni Storm. As much as I hated to say that shit. As much as I hated to say that shit. Because I'm a huge fan of Toni Storm. Don't go against her for nobody in AEW. I'm pretty sure they're going to put Ronda Rousey over to beat Toni Storm. I'm pretty sure Ronda Rousey's going to beat Toni Storm. So, man, Ronda Rousey wasn't undefeated in UFC. They definitely ain't gonna be undefeated, and they definitely ain't gonna be undefeated in pro wrestling. Hey, what's up? I'm no longer defending Chelsea Green either. Yeah, you saw my video. Yeah, man, I had to do it, bro. Had to go in on her. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, bro. Having the link, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, man. But if you're new to my channel, bro, you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, man, I had to go in on Chelsea, man. I had to go in. Didn't realize what she said. It took me to watch somebody's YouTube video, although I don't watch their content like that because I don't agree with everything that they say. And it's all good. I don't expect them to agree with everything I say neither. So we all gonna have different takes about wrestling, and you know what I'm saying. So I respect it, but I agree with her tonight. You know what I'm saying. I definitely agree. I agree with her tonight. She was spot on tonight about Chelsea. I had to call that shit out, man. She the reason why I did that video. I ain't gonna say her name because I don't watch her. I don't fuck with her content like that. Her stuff tend to come across my commentary, but someone told me just watch that video about Chelsea. So yeah, man. Like I said, Ronda Rousey wants to be relevant in wrestling again. So she felt like AEW would be her second shot, figuring that it's a chance that the fans will get behind her in AEW. Not realizing you're the same person all over the globe, but then on top of that, the way not just that, I know she knows how AEW hates WWE. So she said, okay, I tell you what, since I'm not relevant in the WWE wrestling world, I'm gonna come over here to the other side of the AEW wrestling world, and I may have a chance of being relevant over there. I know, I'm pretty sure that was her mind state. I'm pretty sure that was her, you know what I'm saying, mind state. And then she appears at AEW. She makes her debut out of nowhere at AEW Revolution, and I did not see not one damn AEW fan even pop. I didn't even see a fan pop for her. Did y'all hear any fans pop? I didn't hear no fans AEW fans pop for Ronda Rousey. Did they? I didn't hear none. I ain't hear no damn fans pop. Did she get a damn pop? I want to. I just want to know. Did she get a damn pop? I didn't watch it. I just saw she came back. I just saw she came back. I saw a post on Facebook that she debuted in AEW. So I was like, okay, wow. Did anybody in my comment section see Ronda Rousey get a pop? Anybody? Ask you a question. Did Ronda Rousey get a pop at AEW? Anybody? Okay, all right. I guess she did it. Nobody not answering. I'm not even gonna answer that. I'm not even gonna answer that question, huh? You in the wrong chat, bro. This is a wrestling chat over here. Anyway, but yeah, I'm assuming Ronda Rousey didn't get a pop at AEW. So that's her reason why Ronda Rousey came back, man. She wanted to be relevant in AEW. She thinking the AEW Fed, and thing is the AEW marks may eventually get behind her because she's in AEW. And I know how a lot of these AEW marks compete against WWE. So she might get in good graces with AEW. Ronda Rousey just might get in good graces with AEW. We'll see. She's probably going to get in good graces with AEW. Especially for them to compete with WWE. She may end up getting in good graces with AEW. It's possible. It's possible. And then word is what I'm hearing is Shayna Baszler might be coming to AEW too. That's a strong possibility. So they might rebuild those three as a stable. Now, if Shayna comes to AEW, she's definitely going to be a draw. Because Shayna Baszler is an underrated talent. She's definitely going to be a draw. She's going to be a draw. But yeah. So with that being said, man, I know why Ronda Rousey came back. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm pretty damn sure ain't nobody going to defend her anyway. But if anybody do happen to defend her, I'm gonna just laugh my ass off. Cause she took too many shots at wrestlers when she was no longer relevant. Now here she is, back in professional wrestling, back in AEW. So yeah, that says it all right there. She wanted to be relevant again. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna put the AEW Women's Championship on her. I already know that's gonna be the mission. She's gonna become AEW Women's Champion. I wonder how that shit is gonna work out now that she's over there. Or they're gonna give her way, or they're gonna give her way just like they did Mercedes Moné. So I wonder, are they really gonna do that? Are they gonna give her way like they did Mercedes Moné? Because the thing is, if Mercedes Moné return, I don't think Ronda Rousey and Mercedes Moné is going to get along pretty well. I don't see them getting along. I don't see that. And I could say another reason why Tony Khan bought Ronda Rousey to AEW, so he could draw money. So he could draw money with her. We know AEW has been hanging on by a damn thread. And thanks to Tony Storm, why they've been hanging on by a thread. Cause Tony, I'm gonna care what nobody say. Tony Storm is the best thing in AEW right now. She may do some weird shit from time to time, just like she bit I forgot her damn name, but she bit her damn foot. I said, come on, man. So she do weird shit from time to time, but she's still my top favorite AEW female wrestler. And I don't go against her for nobody. But you know what I'm saying? So we already know how this gonna go. They bought Ronda Rousey in to draw money. And Ronda Rousey also came back to be relevant in the wrestling world again. And I guess she felt like going to AEW would be her best shot at becoming relevant in the wrestling world again by being a part of AEW already knowing that AEW don't like WWE just like she hates WWE. So she said, okay, I'm going to join the brand that hates the brand that I was once a part of. I know I pretty much knew that that was her damn mindset. I feel like I pretty much that knew that was her mindset. She went to another wrestling company that always hated the wrestling company that she was once at. So it all makes perfect sense of why she came back. And she chose to be part of AEW. Exactly why she came back. It all makes perfect sense. But anyway, man, I'm gonna talk about other topics too. Legacy is likely going to reunite again. I can see that. Well, no. Why would they reunite again if Cody and Randy Orton going to be feuding? No, that don't make sense. But that comment didn't make sense. Drew versus Randy would cook at WrestleMania. That's definitely a WrestleMania caliber match too because they definitely have great chemistry. But that's not gonna happen. But so yeah, man, Ronda Rousey, we already know how that's gonna go. She's gonna win the AEW Women's Championship. It's gonna happen, and they might put the TBS Women's title on I forgot her damn name. So I can already tell how it's gonna play out, man. Yeah, so Ronda Rousey probably gonna get spoiled in AEW. She's gonna get spoiled. And I don't know, man. Like I said, the AEW fans might get behind her. If they do, like I said, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I just remember how she was shitting on the wrestling world because she wasn't relevant, and now here she is debuting the AEW just to regain some relevancy. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back. Gotta go in the house and get something. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Sorry. Get my water out the freezer. Alright, well, yeah. Um, like I was saying, so gained some relevancy in the wrestling world. Definitely came back to gain some relevancy in the wrestling world. I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree. If they don't, then hey, oh well. Like seriously though, who have been talking about Ronda Rousey since she's been gone from away from WWE? Who's been talking about her? Hell, who's been talking about her in AEW wrestling? Nobody. Nobody. She's been irrelevant since she left WWE in 2022. Nobody was talking about Ronda Rousey. She knows that. So, and although she's having an upcoming fight against Gina Carano, I want Ronda Rousey. I want Gina Carano to kick her ass. I love Gina Carano. Yeah, I love me some. I love me some Gina Carano. Yeah. So, like I said, man, nobody been talking about Ronda Rousey in WWE or AEW, but she make a surprising return in AEW, hoping to gain some pop and relevancy. So, the shit is laughable because she took so many shots at WWE. Now she's back. So what does that make her? A hypocrite. A hypocrite. So like I said, I don't give two shits about her coming back. Hell, I hope Tony Storm win, but like I said, more than likely, Tony Khan is probably going to have Ronda Rousey to win. So I'm already prepared for the outcome. I already know what they're going to do. But I'm still rooting for Tony Storm to win regardless. I don't care. I'm still rooting for Tony Storm to win. So hopefully Tony Storm gets it done. Tony. So hopefully Tony Storm wins. But I'm pretty much everyone knows why Ronda Rousey came back. But so yeah, man. I know she's gonna eventually win the AEW Women's Title. I already know that that's the goal. I already know that's the plan. I already know that's the plan to put the AEW title on Ronda Rousey. Damn. Just ain't no way she's gonna be in AEW and not wear the AEW Women's World Title. There's just no way that shit gonna happen. They're not doing that to Ronda Rousey. They're not doing that to Ronda Rousey by any means. So for the ones that don't want it to happen, might as well get prepared. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. But so yeah, man, it is what it is. Ronda Rousey back, and I just want to make it clear of why she came back. She came back to try to gain some relevancy in the wrestling world with the wrestling fans in AEW. That's exactly why she came back to return, and they did a surprising return with Ronda Rousey at AEW just to see what saying she gained some pop. With AEW get some buzz. See if AEW get some buzz off that, and And you know what I'm saying, their views go up. And I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 they probably didn't. Nobody care about Ronda Rousey, man. But I don't know, but yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave it right there, man. That's all I got for Ronda. That's why she returned to gain some relevancy. And AEW also bought her in to try to build ratings. They bought her up. They bought her in AEW to also to try to build ratings. But that's pretty much it, man. And I want to talk about this Maxine Dupri situation. I'm gonna go ahead and add other topics in too to make the video a little longer. Well, that so-called wrestler called Titan J has been trolling Maxine Dupri on social media. But anyway, long story short, Maxine Dupri was on Logan Paul's podcast. For the ones who don't know, Logan Paul has his own podcast on YouTube, and he's done videos with Tiffany Stratton. I watched his one with Tiffany Stratton. I'm not subscribed to his channel, but I have watched one of his videos with Tiffany Stratton up there. When Tiffany Stratton was talking about the squabble that she got into with this dude and her girlfriend and his girlfriend where they fought, and he said the girl had some long nails and she stuck her nails inside her braids. When Tiffany Stratton used to have them pink braids, she stuck her nails inside her braids and got her on the ground. And she said her boyfriend stomped her like right in her face. I said, damn, Tiffany Stratton. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, that happened. She was up there. And so I watched one with Maxine Dupri last night, and Maxine Dupri talked about the stalkers that be at the autograph signings and stuff like that. And I talked about this before, how she said that when she goes out and comes back home, she says she always check her closet and check her and check inside her house and stuff, because she, you know what I'm saying, she be worrying about, she be scared for these stalkers and stuff being in her house and stuff like that. And one time I didn't know this, but at the wrestling show when she had a match, a male fan tried to jump the barricade on her. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you know what I'm saying? She said that she wasn't scared, but she ran toward. I thought she ran towards the fan. When the fan tried to jump the barricade on her, she ran towards the fan, and they grabbed her and grabbed the fan. The security grabbed her and grabbed the fan, whatnot. So yeah, when the fan tried to jump the barricade and run towards her, she ran right towards the fan, and the security grabbed her, and security grabbed the fan and got him out of there. And she talked about how when she's at the meet and greet, she be scared, worried about these fans and stuff like that, because how they act, and she's right. Because just like that time that they're not even fucking fans. They're not even fans. No, they gooners. I call them gooners. They fucking gooners. The fans don't do that. So anyway, just like that time a gooner tried to fucking kiss Paige in the mouth at an autograph signing, and she made a live video talking about that. So anyway, she talked about that. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, some of these female wrestlers don't want anything to do with us male fans. And it fucking gives me a bad name, because I don't move like that. I don't move like that. You know? And this is some dude, some fucking local wrestler by the name of Titan J, that keeps trolling Maxine Dupri on social media. This makes the third or fourth time I see this guy trolling Maxine Dupri on social media. He old young dude motherfucker look like he about 12 years old. Looks like a kid. And constantly keep coming on social media trolling Maxine Dupri. Keep trolling this woman. He claimed they met before. And now he's talking about it. She acting like she don't know who he is, bro. This woman, she travels all over the fucking globe. Just because she met you one time don't mean she's going to remember you. What your dumb ass got to keep in mind is she don't know you. So if she met you one time and she travels up and down and everywhere, what the hell makes you think that she's going to remember you the next time you meet her? Or if you know what I'm saying, tag her in something on X or write her or tag her in, so you think she's going to supposedly remember you right away. And you doing all this fucking whining, saying she's not responding to you and talking shit to this woman. Grow the hell up, man. Grow up, man. Maxine Dupri seems like a cool person. She seems like somebody cool, you know what I'm saying, cool to meet in person. I don't get no stuck up vibe from Maxine Dupri. At least that's what I think. Because Maxine Dupri, as far as I know, seemed like a cool person outside of the ring. Don't know her personally, but she seems like a cool person. She seems like she like her fans. She care about her fans. But all this fucking whining this dude is doing is all this fucking whining he's doing like a 6-year-old on social media, man. Kid behavior. Kindergarten behavior. 6-year-old behavior. I mean, 6-year-old behavior. This is why Maxine Dupri said she don't even be on X. You know what? I don't blame her. This is exactly why she said she don't be on X. Because of people like him. You ain't got no damn life. You ain't got nothing else better to do than to troll a wrestler. That says a lot about you and your life. And you supposed to be a damn local wrestler. Hell, I wonder, are those AI pics of you up there pretending to be a damn wrestler? This shit crazy. I don't worry about it. But yeah, man, Maxine Dupri don't seem like she treat, you know what I'm saying? She do her fans dirty. She don't come off like that type. Definitely don't. So man, yeah. So yeah, she talked about that, man. And I don't blame her for not being on X. I don't blame her for not being on X, not one bit, because there do be a lot of toxic people up there. They don't got no fucking life, and they want to come for people on social media to discredit and put down because they're not happy with themselves. But if you catch them in person, they won't say the shit to your damn face. That's why they ain't got no profile picture and stuff like that. And for the ones that do got profile pictures, will show themselves. Like I say, you see them motherfuckers in person that'll talk all that shit stop to you on social media. Then when you catch their ass in person, all that shit they were talking on your post gonna go right out the damn, you know what I'm saying, win- window. Then they go in the other direction to avoid from fighting you. That's why to the point I don't even argue back with them no more. Because it's like putting a battery in their back. Because they're not going to shut the hell up. But like I said, as soon as you catch their ass slipping in person, you know what I'm saying? All that shit they were talking nonstop on your post, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go out the down, you know what I'm saying? Window. And they're going to go the other down direction to keep, you know what I'm saying, from fighting you. Hey, what's up, China Taylor? If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I do wrestle talk over here if you're a wrestling fan. If you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel. So so yeah, man, yeah. So I don't blame Maxine Dupri for not being on X. I don't blame her for not being on X not one bit. Because it is a toxic place. So yeah, man, it's so that's pretty much my take about Maxine Dupri, man. Another fan took a shot at Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan told them to ignore the fan, this and that and the third. Don't come, you know. I forgot what he said, but another fan came for Liv Morgan, talking shit to Liv Morgan. So that's my whole thing, man. You gotta not pay these trolls no mind. You gotta not pay these trolls no mind. Just like that time Liv Morgan gonna make that fan apologize to Roxanne Perez. I'm like, Liv Morgan, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you making a fan apologize to Roxanne Perez when you're supposed to be in the character as a heel first and foremost? You don't got no business making a fan apologize to nobody as a professional wrestler. So that's soft behavior. And I talked about Theo Hill earlier. You know, she's coming on social media having an emotional breakdown about about fans coming at her with a bunch of negative comments and stuff like that. I'm like, no, Theo Hill, if you're gonna act like that, you don't need to have a social media account. Just delete your social media app account and stick to wrestling. Cause like I said before, these toxic fans ain't going nowhere. These toxic fans ain't going nowhere. They gonna be here to criticize every wrestler to the next. Although she had wrestlers coming to her defense defending her, but I'm like, listen, these toxic fans ain't going nowhere at the end of the day. Although Bubba Ray can't defend, he told her the best response ever. Fuck them. I said something similar to what Burberry said. I told her to fuck the fans and start doing things Thea Hill way. But what Thea Hill has got to realize and understand is these toxic, well, like I said, these toxic fans ain't going nowhere. They're going to be here to keep criticizing wrestlers to the next. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to keep doing it. So either she'll learn to ignore them or just delete her social media account and stick to wrestling. So I needed to say that. That needed to be said. These toxic fans ain't going nowhere. And the thing is, for Rocks, Tia Hill is an underrated wrestler. She's underrated. She's an underrated wrestler. Definitely, she's a future star, future champion. You don't gotta respond to these damn clowns. I mean, they can't do what you're doing in the ring. A person can't tear you down if they can't do what you're doing. First of all, learn to ignore them, not pay them no mind. Or if you're going to stay on social media, don't respond to. Don't just post what you can post and get off. Don't respond to comments. Just don't respond. And that's the best advice I could have gave her because I'm a Thea Hill fan. She's my youngest favorite NXT female wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's the problem, man. But here's something I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again. These same female wrestlers that quick to get offended and get their feelings hurt by these toxic fans posting negative comments under their pics and stuff like that. When the fans like me and other fans tag them on positive things and comment positive comments under their pics on X and Instagram, they'll say they won't respond. They won't acknowledge it. But they're quick to respond to those negative comments. And people can say they be busy and stuff all they want to. Okay, if they're so busy, then why they're so quick to respond to the negative comments so fast? And you could even say something about them on X and not tag them, and they'll see it and still respond. Ain't that some shit? That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. But ignore the positive things that fans like me and other fans tag them in and comment under their post. Even if they get attacked by a fan, they get attacked, they get bashed by a toxic fan on social media. Then they want them same exact fans to defend them, and they still won't respond to them when they uplift them and defend them on the troll that hurt their feelings. So I noticed that. Like I said, any day, I ain't gonna sit up here and whine and complain about no female wrestler not responding to me because first of all, they're not my girlfriends, and I don't know them. But I'm just saying that's how they are. A lot of them. You tag them on positive things, and you comment positive things on their pics on X and Instagram, they will see it and won't respond. They won't acknowledge it. Mention them in your story and everything on Instagram, and once again, they will see it and won't respond. They won't acknowledge it. But they acknowledge those negative comments though. You know what I'm saying? You post a negative comment under their pic on X and Instagram, oh, they'll quickly respond. Oh, what's going on with you, Retro Kid? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Welcome to the chat. I started off with some wrestle talk about Ronda Rousey and Maxine Dupri, so I'm just doing random wrestle talk now. I'm just talking about how a lot of these female wrestlers are, man. How you can tag them, so I'm talking about how a lot of these female wrestlers are, how you can tag them in positive things on, X and Instagram, or comment positive things on their pics on X and Instagram, and they'll see it and won't respond. They won't acknowledge it. But they quick to respond to the negative comments. Oh yeah, they'll acknowledge those negative comments because it hits them where it hurts. They'll respond to those negative comments. And people can say, they be busy, they don't got time to respond to everybody all they want to. Okay, then ask me this. Why are they so quick to respond to those negative comments? And here's another thing. You can say something negative about them on your page on X and not even tag them, and they'll see it and still respond or block you. Ain't that some shit? That don't make any sense. So that's why I said in my video I talked about Chelsea Green, I'm going to stop tagging them and stuff like that. I'm going to stop mentioning them in my story on Instagram like that. I'm going to start doing it. Them not being busy and not having time to respond is one thing. But you have to learn to read between the lines. If you're quick to respond to a negative comment on their post on X or Instagram, then they not that damn busy. They can easily see that negative comment and just ignore. So yeah, I'm not tripping. Look, I ain't got to be desperate for no damn body attention. None of these female wrestlers not my girlfriend. They don't owe me a damn thing. Listen, I get it. But I don't have to tag them and shit neither. But like I said, you got to learn to read between the lines. If these female wrestlers are quick to respond to a negative comment, whether you comment on their post on X or Instagram, or say something negative about them on X and not even tag them, and they see it and still respond, then they not that damn busy. It's just that plain and simple. And this is not me being desperate or thirsty for no female wrestler or tick. Like I say, they don't fucking know me. And I don't know them either. They don't owe me a damn thing, and I don't have to respond and tag them and shit neither. But I'm just being honest. I'm calling it a spade for spade. I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, I find that strange. It's like they certainly love being abused, but cry about it at the same time. Exactly. My point exactly. And you notice saying, the good people finish last, right? Right or wrong, the good people finish last. Exactly. That's why I said I'm gonna stop tagging them and stuff like that. I'm gonna stop doing it. Now, one person who I could say is not like that is Natty. Natty is following me on X and Instagram and had for a long time. Me and Natty both are following each other on X and Instagram. And I'm not talking about a fake page. I'm talking about the real Natty page with the blue check up there. Her real page with the blue check. So me and Natty been following each other on X and Instagram for a long time. Yeah, Natty has been following me on X for 6 years. She followed me on Instagram a year later. So she's been following me on X for 6 years. And she's been following me on Instagram for 5 years. We're following each other. We've been following each other for 6 years on X. And we've been following each other on Instagram for 5 years. So I'm a huge fan of Natty. I've been a fan of Natty for over a decade. And Natty love her fans. Hell, Natty, when I tagged Natty in something, Natty inboxed me and said I was the best. No lie detected on that shit. Natty said I was the best. So that meant a lot to me as a wrestling fan. And me being one of her biggest, and me being a fan of hers for a decade, a huge fan of hers for over a decade. So that shit really meant a lot. Nikita Lyons care about her fans too because she's following me on X. So it's some that don't do their fans like that. They will acknowledge their fans' positive comments and what they tag them in. And Natty and the Kid Lions are definitely two of them. Taylor Hendricks is another one too. She loves her fans as well. And she's been following me on X for 8 years, almost a decade. And she's been following me on Instagram for like 6 years. So me and Taylor Hendricks been following each other on X and Instagram for a long time. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just stop tagging all these different female wrestlers and stuff like that. Cause sometimes I don't know if I'll be shooting myself in the foot or not. And some of these other fans don't know it either. Cause like I said, when you tag them in a lot of positive, when you tag them in positive things on X and Instagram, and comment positive things on their posts on X and Instagram, they will see it and won't acknowledge it. You could even mention them in your story on Instagram, and they will see it and won't acknowledge it. But like I said, they quick to respond to the negative comments in the damn heartbeat. They quick to respond in the damn heartbeat. You even cannot tag them on X, and they see what you said about them on your page without even tagging them, and they'll respond to it, and then they'll block you. Wow, that's very rare. Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not. Hey, man, listen. And I said Natty was following me too. I'm not gonna lie about no shit like that. Yes, yeah, yes, she did, bro. I'm a real one, bro. I'm a real one. She know I'm a real one. She know I'm a real one. Natty knows I'm a real one. I made an edit of her one time on Instagram, and she sent me a voice clip and responded. See, I'm a real one, man. She know I'm a real one. I fuck with Natty, man. So yeah, man, that's like I said, man, so yeah, man, I'm gonna stop tagging on these female wrestlers like that. Because it's at the point now I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot supporting some of them. Because like I said, when you tag a lot of them in positive things or comment something positive on their pic on X or Instagram, or mention them in your story on Instagram, they'll see all of it and won't respond, won't acknowledge anything. So that's why I said to myself, man, I'm gonna quit tagging them and stuff like that. But they quit to respond to the negative shit. You tag them in, or post about, or post to them on Instagram, or post about them on X. Not even tag them, they'll respond what you said about them. What's going on, Uber Thanos? What's up, man? So like I said, man, I'm quit tagging them and stuff like that. I know what I'm saying. So, you know. Yeah, man, I was here talking about Ronda Rousey earlier, man. She back in the wrestling world now to be relevant again. Yeah, so yeah, man, I know why Ronda Rousey came back, man. No, she want to be relevant again. Some may say she came back for the money. I mean, you could say that too, but no, she came back to also be relevant in the wrestling world again. Cause look how she was shitting on WWE, and now she wants to come. She wants to debut. She wants to come out of nowhere and debut in AEW just to gain some relevancy. So we all know why I know why she came back, man. Exactly. Like I said, I knew she ain't getting no damn pop. I knew she ain't getting no damn pop. Like I said, she came back to gain some relevancy, and look where the hell it got her. Nowhere. Came back to gain some relevancy, and look where the hell it got her. Nowhere. Telling you, man, nobody cares about Ronda Rousey, man. That's why she was shitting on. She took a shot at Alexa Bliss, Stephanie Vaquer, and Roman Reigns. Took a shot at three of the most relevant wrestlers in the WWE division today. Ever since her ass left in 2022, no one has not been talking about Ronda Rousey. Who have who have been talking about Ronda Rousey, posting anything about her or anything on social media? Because I haven't seen the damn thing. Somebody clue me the hell in. Exactly, Ubertano, she is. She came back to try to gain some relevancy, and look, and just like Retro Kid said, the damn crowd was silent. Exactly. No one cares about her. No one cares. No, I'm pretty sure they're going to put her over to beat Tony Storm. And I already know the plan for Ronda Rousey. She's going to win the AEW Women's title. But when Mercedes Moné return, when Mercedes Moné return, there's going to clash between Ronda Rousey and her. When Mercedes Moné return, it's gonna clash between her and Ronda Rousey. Yeah, she did, but I did a video about Chelsea, man, and I had to tell the truth. I'ma stop defending her because somebody did a video tonight, and what they said resonated with me because Chelsea Green did say this on the Unreal Wrestling. She said this on WWE Unreal. She said she was happy to be there, and she'll do whatever they tell him. Well, she'll do whatever they tell her. Okay, at that same logic, didn't Michael Hayes say that Chelsea Green is there to elevate the other talent? So at that same logic, why would Chelsea Green stick her foot in her own mouth and say she's happy to be there and she'll do whatever they say? So basically, she proved Michael Hayes' point. Am I correct? She proved his point. You don't say shit like that, and then you get highly upset when Michael Hayes speak his mind about you, although he did get checked. Because I'm one of the ones that cooked his ass like a damn steak. Because I happen to be a huge fan of Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's one of my favorite female wrestlers, so of course I defended her on what Michael Hayes said. Like I said, I cooked him like a damn steak. And Undertaker said something. Then he tried to hurry up and try to apologize on everything he said because he got checked. Oh, man, get on with that fake ass apology, man. So, yes. So I had Chelsea Green saying that she's happy to be there, and she'll do whatever they tell her. Then I'm gonna leave Chelsea Green. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it at that with Chelsea Green. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave Chelsea Green right where she is. Hey, if you happy to be there and you're gonna do whatever they say, then there's no point in me defending you if I see you getting unutilized. There's literally no point of me defending you if you're happy to be there and you're gonna do it and you're gonna do whatever they want you to do. Then I'm gonna leave you right where you at. So if I see you getting underutilized and not booked to your highest extent, then it is what it is. Oh well, because this is what you asked for. This is what you wanted, Chelsea Green. So I'm done with it. I'm not going to defend her no more. If anybody else still try to defend her, then you're damn goofy. There's no point. There's no point. If you want to still defend her after she said what she said on W Unreal, then you're retarded. There's no point in still defending her. She don't care. Just like if I heard Liv Morgan say she wanted Rhea Ripley to win the feud in the title back per D, you know what I would say to that shit? Okay then, I'm gonna leave you right where you at. If you that damn stupid to want Rhea Ripley to win the feud and the title back, and you don't get your moment at WrestleMania as Women's World Champion just like Rhea Ripley did, then it is what it is. I'm gonna leave you right where you at, then Liv Morgan. Okay, I'm that's how you get underutilized. I'm done. Oh well, I'm not gonna defend you no more. I'm no longer defending you. So I'm done with Chelsea. I'm done with Chelsea Green. I'm not defending her no more. If you okay, if you're happy to be there, and you agree, you happy to be there, and you'll do whatever they tell you, then okay. I'm done with it. I'm taking my hands up off of you. My hands are off of you. So when I now for now, next time I see you getting under you utilized, then it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm over it. No, you get your goofy ass out my chat. Get your no profile ass out my chat. Fuck out of here. Lame ass niggas ain't got nothing else better to do. Get the fuck out my damn chat. Your no profile ass, bozo ass nigga. Chelsea got no awareness. Damn shame she's talented, but she wants to be a ass kisser. Exactly. That's why I said I'ma leave her right where she is. Since she's happy to be there. Since she's happy to be there and she'll do whatever they tell her, then I'ma leave it at that. I'ma leave her right where she is. So next time if I see her getting underutilized and not getting elevated to her highest extent, then oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Hey man. Can't defend the wrestlers, man. You can't defend them. You never know what they're thinking. That's why I tell myself sometimes, man. It's at the point us fans don't know if we're shooting ourselves in the foot by defending these female wrestlers. Loving your vibe. Hit me up sometimes. If I don't know who you are, man. If you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, man. So I took my hands up off Chelsea. I took my hands off of her. I took my hands up off of her, bro. I didn't say I'm not a fan of hers no more. She's still one of my favorites, but she said what she said. So I'm gonna leave her right where she at. So if she get underutilized, then what do I look like still trying to defend her? I mean, she's still on my favorites list, but I don't care what happened to her now. All right, let me get you out of here, man. Let me get you up out of here, bro. Got time for the trolls. Got time for the trolls. I'm just being honest, man. I'm gonna be real. You come across this channel, you gonna get nothing, but I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. So yeah, man, I'm done. I'm done defending Chelsea. I'm done, bro. I didn't say I turned on her, but she chose her path. She chose her path. So what the fuck can I do and say to stop her? Fuck can I do to say a stopper? She's the professional wrestler, not me. I'm just a fan. I just feel as if she deserved to get better, to book better than what she is. That's all. That's all I'm saying, bro. But like I said, if she's happy to be, if she's happy to be there, and she'll do whatever they tell her, then what the fuck can I say to that? Absolutely nothing. That's why I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna leave Chelsea Green right where she is. So if she gets underutilized any worse than what she already is, and she gets buried, then that's on her. That's on her. So I'm done. I washed my hands of it. Whatever happened to her just happened at this point. But that don't mean I turned on her. She's still one of my favorites, but if she just get buried, she just get buried. Oh well. She the one said she didn't care how they utilize her. So what the fuck I look like trying to defend and get all mad, all hyped up and tag her talking shit to and stuff like that. No, she chose her path. She chose her path. So whatever happened to her just happened. So if she gets underutilized and then she gets buried, then that's on her. Oh well. Three most cringe wrestlers in wrestling: Jade Cargill, Mercedes Moné, Ronda Rousey is back. God awful. Exactly, Alessa. Exactly. 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 Damn, B Fab is taking an opportunity being Jade's mouthpiece, and that's getting more motion than Chelsea's AT. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Facts. Facts. Yep. So yeah, man. Yeah. We could defend these wrestlers all they want to, but at the end of the day, man, you got to think about it. We don't know if we're shooting ourselves in the foot or not defending them. And Chelsea Green made that shit clear. I'm kind of iffy about Jade. I don't care about Jade, man. I don't give a fuck about Jade. I don't care about Jade. I mean, if you're a fan of Jade, to each his own, bro. But I don't care about Jade. But I mean, to each his own. We all got the right to like whoever we like. She's playing her cards right by highlighting her highlights in ring talent and promos. Yeah. And the outcome of the match she will have with Rhea at WrestleMania. What I think is going to happen, Retro Kid, I think Jade is going to pop. Rhea might win it back. Cause let's not forget, don't get me wrong, Triple H loves him some damn Jade Cargill. Triple H loves him some Jade Cargill. He loved that damn physique. He loved Jade Cargill's physique. He loved that damn physique on Jade Cargill. Because Triple H loved them muscle bound mommies like China. And this is why Jade Cargill is getting this mega push as she is, and she's the top star right now in the women's division, is because of her physique. Although a lot of people are not going to admit that. They ain't going to admit that shit. But that's why Jade Cargill is the top female star, because of her physique alone by itself. But Rhea Ripley, that's Triple H's golden girl. And Rhea Ripley has a muscular physique as well. But Jade Cargill has more muscle than Rhea. But it could go either way. Rhea may win the title or Jade might retain. But if Jade retains, for some reason, I think B-Fab is going to get involved and cause Rhea Ripley the match. Or Io Sky might just turn on Rhea Ripley and cause her to match, and Jade Cargill come on top. So I just gave two speculations how Jade Cargill could possibly retain against Rhea Ripley. Because if I'm betting, I don't see Jade winning clean against Rhea. Not to say she can't get it done. Although Rhea is the better wrestler. But however they book it, not to say Jade couldn't win against Rhea clean. They could book it that way, possibly. But I'm also see it leaning towards Io Sky turning on Rhea Ripley and calls her the match and Jade retains. Or B Fab comes out there out of nowhere and calls Rhea Ripley the match and Jade retains. So I gave two speculations on how that could happen. Agree to disagree if you like, but what I said made perfect sense. Because we did see B-Fab and Jade talking backstage on SmackDown. That's a coincidence right there by itself. And we do know Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are no longer the women's tag champs. And Rhea Ripley has gotten a title opportunity against Jade Cargill. So, it could go either way. Either Jade retains by Io Sky turning on Rhea Ripley, or Jade retains by B-Fab getting involved in the match and causing Rhea Ripley the match, and Jade retains. So I just gave two speculations. Unless Rhea's back gives out during her match with Jade due her hitting back issues. Yeah, that too. But the way I booked it, still made sense. I just gave two solid speculations on how Jade could possibly retain. I was thinking about that also. Yeah. So overall, man, this match is going to go either way. It's going to go either way. But if I'm being completely honest, I kind of more so see Jade retaining. Although Jade title run has been completely garbage, it's been a shit show. That still don't mean she's not going to retain. Because Jade Cargill's title run has been a complete shit show. But that still don't mean she ain't gonna walk out of WrestleMania 41 and still Women's World Champion. Still don't mean she's not gonna walk out of WrestleMania, just like I said, as still the Women's World Champion. I'm learning towards the second one, but personally I'm 50-50. Right, me too. Yeah. I think so too, man. I think B Fab is gonna break out too. They might start doing big things with B Fab, but how I think it may start out, don't know if you're gonna agree or not, Uber Thanos, but how I may think B Fab might like finally break out, maybe by being Jade Cargill's mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? That might be how she may break out. Because B Fab is underrated. And behind closed doors, I won't be surprised if B Fab could help elevate Jade into a better wrestler. Also promos too. Because she could get Jade Cargill into Natty's dungeon, because that's where B Fab trains at. So she could take Jade Cargill to Natty's dungeon, and Jade Cargill train with Natty and B Fab and become a better wrestler. And this is coming from somebody that don't like Jade. I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill. I don't like Jade Cargill, but you don't see me hating on her. I said she could possibly become a better wrestler through B Fab. And she trains in Natty's dungeon with B Fab. She's going to showcase her high moments. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're right. I see a bright future for B Fab too. I'm not the biggest fan of B Fab, but I will say to you, man, she's an underrated wrestler. Yeah, she definitely could possibly help elevate Jade. So for all these fans that be saying I be hating on Jade and shit because I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill, miss me with that shit. That's why I'm letting it be known. Jade Cargill could possibly get elevated by B Fab through B Fab by training in Natty's dungeon with B Fab. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You're in the wrong chat. Stephanie, which one do you like better? Sourdough or dildo? All right, let me get you out of here, bro. Let me get you out of here, Stephanie. Let me get you out of here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Yeah. So yeah, man. But what I'm ready for, man, is for Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte. Or Charlotte turns on Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I done said it damn near a million times. You know, I want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting her painting Charlotte Flair for the first time of her career. How do you feel about the war? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You're in the wrong chat. So yeah, man, it's so yeah. Speculations, man. I gave a lot of speculations on how Jade versus Rhea could go. But I think B Fab is set to turn heel. I think she's set to turn heel and be Jade's mouthpiece. Who knows? Jade Cargill and who knows? Me Chin might turn heel and join B Fab and Jade. I think that's possibly to happen. And they might reform the baddies again. They might have Jade Cargill, B Fab and Me Chin as a trio stable. And they reform them as the baddies. They might do that because remember when Jade Cargill had the baddies in AEW by her side. So they may do that with Jade, B Fab, and Me Chin. Me Chin might give in and be a part of Jade's stable right along with B Fab. And that'd be a trio with Jade as the champion. And then she have B Fab and Me Chin by her side and they reform the baddies. So that's possible to happen. Definitely possible to happen. Training at Natty's Dungeon is like knowing wrist lock and doing head scissors. Yeah. No, I won't shut up. You get your no profile ass out my damn chat. Better yet, let me get you out. Tell me to shut up in my own damn video. Get the fuck out of here. It probably was a damn kid, some girl named Kimberly. Anyway, man, let me quit arguing with these motherfuckers, man. I only watch it for the female wrestlers, whoever that is. If you're new here, bro, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, man. I do wrestle talk all the time. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I mean, you got a point, but you know, I said that because it's possible to happen. But nah, me Chen probably won't join them. You could be right, but I just gave a speculation on that. It wouldn't be a bad idea in my book. But like I said, man, we can agree to this. We can agree and respectfully disagree. So you know, that's cool. But yeah, man. So I definitely see B Fab being my Jade side as her mouthpiece, though. I definitely see that for sure. Man, you both agreed on that. Know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, man. B Fab being by Jay's side as her mouthpiece, that probably will like elevate Jade a little bit. That will help her a little bit. Fans will get behind that because a lot of fans like B Fab. Cody versus Randy Orton's main event night 2 over CM Punk and Roman Reigns. No, I don't know if I can fully agree with that. I say that in my favor because I like Roman Reigns better than Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? But what's likely would happen to Lesser? Don't get Roman Reigns one of my favorite. Roman Reigns ain't one of my favorites, but I like him. But what's likely to happen to Lesser? What I think is going to happen is we might get Cody. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at night 2. No, we're definitely going to get Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at night 2 because it's for the title. Well, Roman Reigns and CM Punk for the title too. So shit, honestly, if I want to be honest, I'd rather see Roman versus CM Punk at night 2. That's just my opinion. That's just me. That's just me. I already see Roman versus CM Punk at night 2. So that it could go either way. We might get Roman versus Punk at night 2 or Randy versus Cody at night 2. It could be either way. Listen, Retro Kid, let me tell you something what I said about Cody, man. I said this shit 2 years ago. I read this shit 2 whole years ago. 2 short years ago. I said, if Cody wins that title at WrestleMania 40, fans were going to be over it before the month is out. And that's exactly what the hell happened. That's exactly what happened. They wanted AJ Styles to win the world title. I said, no, this is what the hell y'all Cody Crybabies asked for. So this is what y'all got to live with. If we would have got The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42, it would have been a much better storytelling. And how I fantasy booked it, it would have cooked. The Rock dethrones Roman Reigns for the title. After the match, Roman Reigns, he loses it. He loses it, beat the hell out of the Rock, leave him laid out cold. He start attacking all the referees and security guards like an untamed animal. And then the cops come out there and mace him and finally take him down. And when they get him out of the arena, the whole damn arena destroyed. And The Rock comes on SmackDown Friday night, give a great sober speech to the crowd, and he relinquishes the world title and put it down. When he does that, that's when Nick Aldis books a tournament. Cody win the tournament, and finally she finished the story that way. I gave a better solution. I gave a good how they could have done it. Okay, another trolling here. Let me get you out of here, man. Yeah, first Brock Lesnar, then Kevin Owens, then John Cena, and now Orton. If you know how to, yeah. Facts, Retro Kid. Let me read this. If you know how to work a microphone, you're a damn star. A famous person said, yeah. Cody has now became the scene of 2006. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he, you know what I'm saying? He boring though. I mean, I ain't got a dislike for him, but I he ain't been doing pretty good as a champion. But yeah, but like, hey, they got him as this babyface hero. They got him as like a hero. They got him like the American hero. You do everything the American way and all that. So there are definitely gonna be some title changes at WrestleMania. I think Roman is gonna win. And I think Randy Orton, I think both of them gonna walk out champions. I think so. I just don't see a swerve, but you never fucking know. Austin and Rock are perfect examples. Exactly. Exactly. Stone Cold versus The Rock is one of the best rivalries in WWE in wrestling history. Stone Cold versus The Rock is one of the best rivalries in wrestling history. Especially how they three went. Stone Cold beat The Rock at WrestleMania 15 and beat him again 2 years later at WrestleMania 17 by turning heel. Then at WrestleMania 19, The Rock finally got his face back and beat Stone Cold for the first time at WrestleMania 19. And then both of them, they set off into the sunset. They went off into the sunset. And they started doing movies. See, The Rock needed that win at WrestleMania because he never beat Stone Cold at WrestleMania, so they needed to do it. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes being bleeding 3 years, and now around this time, and Rock in 24, Cena in 25, last but not least, Orton Friday. Yeah, I can also see Oh man, I've been talking about Sami Zayn turning heel. Sami Zayn heel turn is coming. I've been saying that because I thought Sami Zayn was the one that took out Jey Uso, and I kind of still think it was him. But what I said about Sami Zayn, I've been said Sami Zayn was going to turn heel. But I don't think Sami took out Jey. I don't know. No, I take that back. But I've been said that Sami was going to turn heel. I've been said that because he's been frustrated for months and months on not getting it done and become a champion. So Sami is definitely going to turn heel. And when he turned heel, we're not getting that goofball heel Sami. I couldn't stand the goofball heel Sami. This Sami right here is going to be something to take serious. He ain't fucking around. He's not gonna be fucking around. He's gonna be hurting people. I can see Sami Zayn turning heel. Yeah, I said that Retro Kid, and I also said we could possibly get the return of Ted DiBiase, and he helped Orton win. But yeah, it could be Sami Zayn to do it. It might be Sami Zayn. I said that as well. But here's something that I fucking peep, Retro Kid, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna agree with this shit. Why the fuck haven't they revealed who took out Jacob Fatu months ago? Why haven't they revealed who took out Jacob Fatu like 3 or 4 months ago? That should have been revealed. They just got him constantly going after Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes at one point. Never said who took him out and knocked his teeth on the ground, his mouth full of blood. Never said who took him out. So that one made my damn eyebrow raise. The Jacob Fatu mystery attack has been forgotten. Exactly. I did a short clip video about that shit like 2 months ago. Shit crazy, bro. Just threw that shit down the drain. Just threw it down the drain. Man, telling you. But yeah, I do see Sammy turning heel. I think Sammy's going to cause Cody the title at WrestleMania 40. He helped Randy Orton win. Triple H bookies, man, is a pack of ass. Like I said, Chris, Triple H bookings is a pack of ass. His booking are more than shitty. It's a pack of ass. Just like I said. Did you like the new? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. From the looks of the thing, it had to be Drew McIntyre, but why the fuck didn't they reveal the shit? That's all I'm saying. Why didn't they reveal the shit? Like I said, that's what made my damn eyebrow raise. That's what made my eyebrow raise. Yeah, right, Chris, right. Shit, AEW is hanging on by a damn thread. People can say that y'all can disagree if you like, but the person that's holding AEW together is Tony Storm by herself. Tony Storm is the reason why AEW is hanging on by a thread. Yeah, Drew McIntyre actually made that title prestigious. I agree with you on that. Drew McIntyre, one of my favorites. I don't care for Drew McIntyre like that. He okay, but I would give him his due on being a champion. He made that title very prestigious. I like what he did with it. She's not supposed to have no friends. I mean, she got Mina Shikawa as her tag team partner, and Mina Shikawa is one of my favorites too, just like Tony Storm. But I like Tony Storm better. How should they have Finn Balor? I guess he'd probably do a speech. He'd do a speech, do a speech, just tell the truth about Dominic. And then, he might probably call him out or something like that. Or what he might do, I think Finn Balor best get back at Dominic is he calls him to lose that other title that he got right now. They made Jacob Fatu return and start attacking people without knowing who attacked him is cringe. Exactly. Like I said, Retro Kid, that shit made my damn eyebrow raise. It made my damn eyebrow raise. How the fuck you have somebody to take out Jacob Fatu, knock this damn teeth out and everything, and it don't get revealed who took him out? You know what I'm saying? Make that shit make sense. I mean, seriously, come the fuck on now. You think so, Chris? I said the same thing, man. I said this in one of my short clip videos. A lot didn't agree. Some said, why the hell would they do that to Roman Reigns? Listen, this is why I said that. This is why part of me said that Roman Reigns may get betrayed by the Usos at WrestleMania and CM Punk still retains the title. And the reason why I say that is because of what? Okay, let me get this bozo ass clown out here asking that fucking Silly ass question. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Uh how the Usos could betray Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42 and CM Punk still retains because of what CM Punk said to both of them, how Roman Reigns treated both of them when they were in the bloodline. Although they got them back for that. But by CM Punk bringing that back up, some could still come over both of them and they'll still replay that moment on how he treated both of them. So they'll know what I'm saying, gas him up and have him thinking that he got this in the bag, and they're gonna see to it that he dethroned CM Punk at WrestleMania 42 for the world title. And they hit him with that swerve and stab him in the back. And cost him the match against CM Punk, and CM Punk retains. And both of them turn on Roman Reigns. So then we got Roman Reigns versus the heel Usos. That's another door I just opened up right there. That's another speculation I gave right there. So we may get that swerve with the Usos turning on Roman Reigns and CM Punk retains. By the Usos turning on Roman and causing him the match. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays. I just gave another speculation right there. I just gave another speculation swerve. And then let me read the comments. Somebody get up out of here in a little bit. I've been up here for a minute. Roman Reigns, CM Punk was right about the bloodline. Okay. Should CM Punk get a fiction of his own after? Nah, hell nah. That shit'll be cringe as fuck, man. Nah. He don't need no fiction, man. At least I feel I say he don't know about nobody else opinion on that. But if they think he do, that's their opinion. CM Punk, CM Punk would prove he is right. Yeah, you might be right, Chris. AJ Lee in the mix. Fans ain't hating Randy Orton at this Punk of his heel turn. Fans ain't hating Randy Orton at this point of his career heel turn failed. Well, I'ma just say this, man. I'm not shocked he turned heel. I knew he was gonna turn heel eventually. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, bro, subscribe to my channel. Oh, they were underrated. Straight Edge Society. That was underrated. Yeah. That was an underrated fiction. I give CM Punk his due on that. I don't know you, bro. You may not. I don't think you're a wrestling fan. You may be in the wrong chat, my guy. You can exit it if you ain't new here. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to stay, you can stay. But I do wrestle talk over here. You might be in the wrong chat. I'm just saying. You can stay if you want, but just know I'm doing wrestle talk. You may not. You may. Fiction, you mean. Yeah, fiction. That's what I said. Fact, yeah. But Straight Edge Society was an underrated stable. They were underrated stable for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then let's talk about Tiffany Stratton. Oh yeah, man, Kane, one of my favorite wrestlers. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, my guy. But Tiffany Stratton versus Julia, I'm looking forward to that one. Now, don't get me wrong. I said I want Alexa Bliss to win the women's U.S. title and become an official Grand Slam champion. And I'm still pushing that agenda. But it seems that we're going to get Tiffany Stratton versus Julie at WrestleMania 42. So being that Tiffany Stratton is another one of my top favorite female wrestlers, just like Alexa Bliss, I don't mind her dethroning Julie at WrestleMania 42 for the Women's U.S. title. I won't mind that at all. Then we can get a feud between Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton. But first, Alexa Bliss gets her revenge on Charlotte Flair and get her first win off Charlotte Flair and avenge her dog Lily. And it be on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. Then she moves on to go after Tiffany Stratton for the Women's World title. And she be the person to dethrone Tiffany Stratton in a great match for the Women's World title and walk out the new Women's U.S. champion and become an official Grand Slam champion, because I do want Grand Slam Bliss. Yeah, Ronda Rousey is back, man. If you're new to my channel, bro, subscribe to my channel. No, I'm not a hitman. I took that name after Bret Hart because he's my top, he's my number one WWE top favorite wrestler. That's where I got the name Hitman from, and I put the letter D in there because I put the letter of my name D in there, so I just shortened it, Hitman D. I put it together. I knew Randy Orton was turning heel, man. This is nothing new, but like I said, bro, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Gorilla Bull don't play. What the hell? Who's your wrestling Mount? Who's my wrestling Mount Rushmore? Okay, Sting, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Ultimo Dragon, Jake the Snake Roberts, oh, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Let me start it over. My Mount Rushmore is Sting, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jake the Snake Roberts, Ultimo Dragon, Kane, Undertaker, Junkyard Dog, and Coco Beware. That's my Mount Rushmore. Okay, my fault. I forgot about you, bro. My fault. Okay. So man, so like I said, bro, yeah. All the new people here on my channel, man, that watch wrestling, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, let's talk about Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh yeah, I got something valid to talk about. The female wrestler, she's an Indies wrestler. Her name is Paige Collette, but she go by the name Black Dahlia. Actually, a fan, I fuck with her, but I ain't gonna lie, she's wide open. And what she said to Stone Cold was she wanted to sit on his face. That was some funny shit. I said, whoa. She said she wanted to sit on his damn face. I said, whoa, wait a minute. I said, man, bro. I thought that shit was funny as hell. She's wide open. She don't give a damn. She don't care. She loves shaking her ass, bro. She loves shaking her ass. But I'll say she'll wrestle. She would wrestle, but she don't mind over sexualizing herself. She don't give a damn now. You know. But I gotta give it to her. She'll wrestle. And like I said, I'm a fan of Black Dahlia. I'm a fan of her. She's something else. I gotta say that. Yeah. She's something else. But for her to say she wanted to give Stone Cold, she wanted to sit on Stone Cold face, I said, whoa, damn. She really took it there. She really took it there. I'm digging it. I'm digging the Taylor Paxton Izzy Dan feud, bro. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm actually digging it, bro. I do wrestle talk over here, man. That's the conversation you rolled in on. If you're not in the wrestling, man, kindly exit my video, bro. Kindly exit my video. I do wrestle talk over here. If you a non-wrestling fan, you in the wrong chat, my guy. What's up? But like I said, once again, for the new people that's in my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love doing wrestle talk over here. There's one thing about over here, man. I had people jumping in my chat saying weird shit. Nah, it's this wrestler named Black Dahlia, but her real name is Paige Collette. She wrestled for the Indies and she loved over sexualizing herself. And she said on the podcast that she wanted to sit on Stone Cold face. Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah, she said that shit. She said that shit. Yeah, I'm talking about WWE. No, I'm talking about a bunch of topics, AEW and WWE. And I'm talking about the Indies wrestler by the name of Black Dahlia, but her real name is Paige Collette. And she said she wanted to sit on Stone Cold face on the podcast. Not a podcast. I saw an article. She said she wanted to sit on his face, but I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Hey, look this shit up if you want to, if you don't believe me. I'm not going to sit up here and tell no damn lie. But yeah, far as the Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame feud, I'm digging it. I love them both. I love Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley both. I like them. I like them. I like them both. But Tatum Paxley don't need to play hot potato with that NXT Women's North American title. I'll tell you that right now. She don't need to play hot potato with it. Give her a solid run. Okay, let me get your silly ass out of here. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Give Tatum Paxley a solid run as the NXT Women's North American Champion. And who I want to win it from Izzy Dame is Lola Vice. Lola Vice win it. Okay, let me go ahead and get your ass out of here before you can finish what you about to say. Yeah, I had to get another troll out of here. They used the fucking N-word. They called me a nigger. Had to get them out of here. I ain't got time for the fucking trolls. See these motherfucking person, they wouldn't dare say it to my damn face. I'm pretty sure they have to go to another damn direction to avoid from trying to have a confrontation with me. Call me a damn nigger. You wouldn't say it to my damn face. That's why he ain't got no fucking profile picture. Fucking coward. Bozo ass nigga. I ain't say nigga, the fucking bozo ass crack. Whatever. Bozo ass cracker. Sorry, y'all. I'm not racist, man, but sorry I said that. I apologize. I'm not racist. I apologize for that. Bozo ass clown. That's what I meant. I come here to do wrestle talk, man. Trolls come here running their mouths. That's why I have to block them. I just block them. People say, no, you ain't got to keep blocking people, man. Now, I'm not about to argue with a bunch of fucking trolls. That's what I'm not about to do. I come here to do wrestle talk. Shawn Michaels made a mistake not putting the North America title on Blake Monroe. Here's what I wanted, man. Here's what I wanted. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Some clown came in my chat running his mouth. I'm good. I'm not mad. I'm over that shit. I just blocked them. But to answer your question, to answer what you just said, respond to what you just said about Blake Monroe. Okay. Thea Hill did botch that move she did on Blake Monroe. She did botch that move she did on Blake Monroe, whatnot. And Blake Monroe accidentally won that NXT Women's North America title when she shouldn't have. Now, make no mistake about it. Thea Hill is my youngest favorite NXT female wrestler. Blake Monroe is my top favorite NXT female wrestler. I don't go against Blake Monroe for nobody. So what they should have done was, since that mistake was made, just book an actual feud with Blake Monroe and Thea Hill. Blake Monroe wins the title back from Thea Hill. Blake Monroe keeps it for 100 days. Then Thea Hill wins it back and move on. Then Blake Monroe moves on to the NXT Women's World title picture. And she be the one to dethrone JC Jane for it. That's a solid booking right there I just gave. A solid solution I gave. Taylor Pax is an underrated wrestler. Yeah, she is for sure. She is. She is. Highly underrated. I would love to see her and Alexa Bliss have a match. And she also said herself that Alexa Bliss is the reason why she joined professional wrestling. Yes. So I would love to see Alexa Bliss and Tatum Paxley have a one-on-one match, but I'm definitely going with Alexa Bliss for the win. Now, I don't go against Alexa Bliss for nobody. So I'm definitely going for Alexa Bliss. But this will be a great match, but I'm going for Alexa Bliss. Like I said, I don't go against Alexa Bliss for nobody. But it would definitely cook. Shawn Michaels having the girls running down to the ring like a bunch of 6th grade schoolgirls to get to Thea Hill was ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, man, Blake Monroe needs to win that women's NXT women's title eventually. She needs to win it eventually. Now I know we got a triple threat match set between Zarya versus JC Jane versus Soruka. And I love Zarya. I fuck with Zarya. I love Zarya. I fuck with Zarya. I like JC Jane too, and I like Soruka as well, but I like Zarya better than both of them. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, also, hey, if you're new to my channel, bro, subscribe to my channel. Jack Bob, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. But yeah, so I'm going for Zarya to win the NXT Women's title. Then I want to come down to a repeat of Blake Monroe versus Zarya for the NXT Women's title. Then I want Blake Monroe to be the one to dethrone Zarya for the NXT Women's title. You know what I'm saying? I want Blake Monroe to be the one to dethrone Zarya for the NXT Women's title in a hard-fought match, and she walks out the new NXT Women's champion. Because like I said, I love Zarya, but I like Blake Monroe better. Blake Monroe is my top favorite NXT female wrestler. I don't go against her for nobody. NXT about to get spicy over the next few weeks. Hell yeah, Retro Kid. I agree with that, bro. I agree with you on that. What about D White OG? Who is that? In your opinion, should Taylor Paxley join White 6? Nah. All right, let me get you out of here, man. Let me get you out of here, bro. Punk ass dudes will come my chat running their fucking mouth. Like I said, I say I'm a person, the motherfucker to run. They won't say it to my face. Notice they don't got no profile picture. That's what's funny. Well, it wasn't. You know what? You know what? To answer your question, Taylor Paxley could actually be by herself, but it wouldn't hurt for her to join Wyatt 6. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt for her to join the Wyatt 6. She would actually fit like a glove in Wyatt 6. Taylor Paxley would fit like a glove in Wyatt 6. She got the doll too, just like Alexa Bliss. Now I'm gonna tell you something that will cook. If she gets called up to the main roster, when Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair feud, because I said if Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair, I want Alexa Bliss to go back to her dark character. Well, I want Alexa Bliss to go back to her dark character regardless when Charlotte Flair feud, whether if Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte or Charlotte Flair turns on Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss immediately goes back to her dark character. Then what they can do is put Alexa Bliss with Wyatt Six, and then Tatum Pats can come along, and they all can go after Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss get her revenge on Charlotte Flair and remind her of what she did to her doll in their last encounter 5 years ago at Extreme Rules. And then when they face off, Alexa Bliss gets her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career. And to be on her resume that she's beaten 4 of the 4 horsewomen, and she avenged her doll Lily. Then she moved on to capture the women's U.S. title from Tiffany Stratton in a great match, and walk out the new women's U.S. champion. Then she become an official Grand Slam champion, because I want Grand Slam Bliss. I'm pushing the agenda of Grand Slam Bliss. This is terrible. Why? I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I do wrestle talk over here, bro. If you don't agree with my, if you don't like, don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't like it, kindly exit my channel, bro. But like I said, man, now that Ronda Rousey is back in professional wrestling, we all know why she came back. She came back to be relevant in the wrestling world, which is no one cares, because she didn't get a damn pop at AEW. So we already know what the agenda is. Ronda Rousey is going to eventually win the AEW Women's title. So that's my whole. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I done been up here for 2 hours. Yeah, I done been here for a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Thanks to everybody for commenting, and you know what I'm saying. Thanks for everybody for being a part of my live stream tonight. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here and watch my live stream, and it means a lot. And for all the new subscribers here that you know what I'm saying, new to my channel, once again, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.